The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. So the Kansas City Royals were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Our starting pitcher in this one, Yuri Perez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Max Muncy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here's a 2-0. And there's a ball.
Outside.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Corey Seager. And a big swing and a miss. Next offering is fouled back. Muncy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That just misses, and that's ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch up against the wall. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
George Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. 2 down. Here's Riley Green.
Fourth, left fielder, Riley Green.
In the dirt. That one ripped, but foul. Sliced hard, but foul. Here's a 1-2. That one missed. And down on strikes. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Chris? Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swinging a foul straight back.
Circle change. Low middle.
Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second, Christian Walker steps in for the Royals. Just missed.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Breaking ball inside. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a swing and a miss. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 6th, catcher Alejandro
In
Kirk.
steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, and foul ball. Arozarena takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman Cody Clemens.
One out man at first. Cody Clemens steps in for the Royals. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now here is Ernie Clement. And it's fouled away. Upstairs.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Randy Arozarena. That one ripped. And a quick out, number one.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Yeah, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
In the air to left center. White gets under it. And there's two down. Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Circle change. Low outside.
Ball.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low inside.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number three. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Up next for the Royals.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's Max Muncy. Walked to open the ball game. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Muncy hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a runner on the move. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner on the go again. Hey. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him?
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
For the Royals, shortstop.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the batter is George Springer. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses. And he swings through that one. Pitch gets away. Play at the plate, and they cut him down.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
The 2-1. That one missing inside. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. George Springer leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Next to hit, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Already 3 runs across in the frame here on opening day. Hard hit right side. Pasquantino takes it himself, and there's 2 away. And now it's Christian Walker. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Ball, that's outside. Ball 2.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Now a relay to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now in for the Braves, Chase Maidra.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Middle inside.
Almost got him.
Slider. Middle inside.
In the air, right field. Springer on his way over. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Juan Yepez. Tap foul at the plate.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 0-1 to the right side. And that one handled. Clement over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Sinker.
So up next, Brandon Valenzuela. And that's in there for strike 1.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Ground ball left side. Jump throw. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 9 straight.
For the Braves.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Andrew Saalfrank.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. On the ground to the left. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So a man at first. So up now for Kansas City, Cody Clemens. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. Ramos under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman
Ernie Clement digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's to third. Fair ball. Kirk around third. The run scores all the way from first. Throw to third is offline. It gets by him.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Bunting for a hit. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Zach Neto next up for the Braves.
Ball, that's out.
The Braves yet to pick up a hit here.
Ball, that's out.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Sinker. Low middle.
On a line out towards center. And there's 2 down. Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Low middle.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Corey Seager steps in for the Royals. Salford, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. High fly ball, right field. Tatis on the move. Brings it in. 1 away.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Boog, I think sometimes it's best to go up there and actually look for the breaking ball, because if you're trying to hit the fastball and adjust to that breaking ball, which you...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
1 out, runner at second. Riley Green steps in for the Royals. ripped, but it curls foul. One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Swings through that one for strike two. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Finnegan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Finnegan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swings through that one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Good job to fight that one off. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through it for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Truist Park. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul.
Slider.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Elliot Ramos next up for the Braves.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The Royals up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air center field. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters, pitching on the road.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Cody Clemens steps in for the Royals.
Third baseman, Cody Clemens.
He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Ernie Clement steps in for the Royals.
Nope. Outside.
In the air, left field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here comes the manager.
For the Braves.
Here's the center fielder, Eli White. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. No question about this one. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Back to the top of the order. Muncy digs in.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering down in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So now it's Corey Seager.
Outside, that's a ball.
And the 1-0. Outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That one outside. And now 3-1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Corey Seager goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 9-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout. The new pitcher in the game, Zach Kelly. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. 0-1 now. And ball one.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. But 2 rounds back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Chase Meidroth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Sinker.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's a little bit low.
Slider. Middle inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Sinker. Low outside.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Juan Yepez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Nope, that's inside.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Left field.
That
And he
ball's
can't
foul.
quite get there. It's a foul ball. In the air to left center. White should have this one. Out number 2. Brandon Valenzuela next up for the Braves. Swings through that one out in front that
Circle
time.
change. Low middle.
Just
That's
missed.
outside.
Slider.
The Braves
Middle inside.
still looking for their first hit in this one. And that
Whoa,
one almost got
Four-seam
him.
fastball. Low outside.
Swings through that.
Slider. Middle inside.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Back at Truist Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time.
he's
He's
safe.
safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. And a big swing and a miss. Green gets his lead at first with nobody out.
What do you
Started
got?
after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Royals up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's full.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 10-0. So man aboard. And next up for the Royals, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 3. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Slides his hand in there. Save. It's 11-0. Cody Clemens now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Man at second. Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one not close. Ball 2. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Runner at second, nobody out. The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. That's a base hit. The throw into second. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And they tag him out. And he'll reach second with one away. So now with one away and a man at second, Ernie Clement steps in for the Royals. Fouled off left side. Yoan. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard some more.
And a swing. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kodai Senga.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage. Bottom of the 7th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone, and he's got
this one in the air right field. And that blooper falls in, and there goes the perfect game. 11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.